All right. I think we are live. I hope everyone is doing well. If you are catching this live, welcome to the stream, and if you are catching the recording of this, welcome to the video. This is Rebuilding the Minnesota Wild. So I'm taking over in NHL 19 before the whole GM fiasco and just the stupidity of recent Wild transactions and moves. So yes, Bruce Boudreau is still the head coach. I have not played NHL 19 in God forever. So we have made an expansion team. It's Seattle. They're called the Ice Hawks because I'm not even sure. I think it's called the Kraken in real life, what they're going to be called, but they don't have anything close to that here in NHL 19, and nor do I think they do in NHL 20. I honestly don't think, as far as creation goes, anything is different from NHL 19 to 20. So, like anything at all. So we have ourselves the expansion draft where we might lose a player. Well, for sure lose at least one player with that expansion team coming in. So we're going to go to our protection list. So our guaranteed protected players so far is Parise, Suter, Koivu. After that, the list is up to us. So I like Jason Zucker a lot. Probably put him on that list. I don't like that the Wild traded him in real life. I am technically a Wild fan. Just really disgruntled with the way the team is right now with a lot of the moves that has happened recently. So let's just say I don't follow it as closely as I could. So Zucker would be carrying a $5.5 million salary, but for 5 years. So he's got a lot of longevity left with the team. And you get Brodeen, who's still got 3 years left. So make sure you lock him up. He's only 24. Protect the youth. Rask has still got 4 years at the age of 25. Easy choice. 80 overall. I love Foligno. Huge fan of his. 3 years left on his, so make sure he's protected. Anybody else down here that's young that we need to protect? That's usually where I forget when I go through these, is the younger players. Let's go to goalies, see where we're sitting there. So all of our goalies are kind of up for sale right now. Make sure that we don't allow that to happen. So Devin Dubnyk is 32 years old. He's got 3 years left. I'm hesitant to keep him at this price point, or at least protect him. Obviously, if they don't take him with their one shot, he's still on our team. But my biggest concern is Alex Stalock. I want to make sure he's protected. He's more affordable. He's a two-way player. guy in rookies. Nope. That's good. Keep Auberg. He's young. Affordable. If I don't see anybody down here that's worth keeping, I'll just do Spurgeon. I'm having an unshakable nightmare. So I have to go get an offensive player. I maxed out on defense there. So I have to protect 2 goalies, I think it says here. I think I'm too much on skaters. No. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done this. They could take Prosper. I could care less. I'm far from a fan of Prosper. All good. Submit. So the draft lottery results: Buffalo, Ottawa, Montreal, Seattle, Arizona, Detroit, Vancouver, Chicago, New York, Rangers, Edmonton Oilers, New York Islanders, Carolina. Wow. Fair to say we won't be picking for a while. I feel like I missed something. I don't want to keep simulating. I don't think I'm simulating. Maybe that's like expansion team stuff. That's the only thing I could think of. So here's the NHL draft. Buffalo, Ottawa, Montreal, Seattle, Arizona, Detroit, Vancouver, Chicago, New York, Edmonton, New York, Carolina. For full disclosure, F. Tom Dundon, New York, Dallas, Philly, Florida, but essentially Miami. That's where they play, is Miami. So Florida Panthers, Colorado, New Jersey, Columbus, Philly again, LA. Do we have a first round pick? Holy smokes, 25th. What are we, the Vikings? Good lord. Painful. Simulate to my user pick. Here we go. Obviously we've done next to no scouting, so I don't know what kind of accuracy this is going to give us. So 3 bars means fully accurate, 2 bars means semi-accurate. What's the difference between unknown and accurate? They look pretty damn similar. Or am I blind? So semi-accurate. I wouldn't mind taking a goalie though. Dubnyk is getting older. He's 32 years old. Get a goalie in the system. You know what? I think that's a wise pick. If you don't have a good goalie, what do you got in the NHL? So this will either be accurate or unknown, but it looks like he's a sniper, 6'3", out of US. Elite potential. Take a forward, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of an unknown, not doing my own scouting or anything like that, so sim to user pick. I love defense. I love defenders. He's got good size. I don't know, it's difficult. So it's very inaccurate for him. Take Nick Ben. Either be accurate or unknown, I guess. It's inaccurate, but at least it's not super inaccurate. And there's no perfect choices here this late. You at least get a little bit of leeway. Take David Nuts. Seventh round. I think there's only 7 rounds in hockey. Kind of hoping so. It's a lot of shot in the dark. A grinder. It's always nice to have one of those on the team. Might have to take a shot. Worst case scenario, they get stuck in the AHL. They at least get to play in the AHL. So Lang, Lugic, Valk, Ben, Molinen, Nuts, Pasenka, and Probo, something like that. So, resign phase. The resign phase starts today, and you must also tender contracts, skaters, and goalies. You have 11 players that are about to become restricted free agents, including Kevin Fiala and Ellis Tetska. You need to tender the qualifying offers to these players in order to secure negotiating rights to them. Okay. So Koivu's got 1 year left. Spurgeon's got 1 year left. Kevin Fiala, we cannot let him go. Offer contract. He wants 4 years. Just over $3.5 million per season. He's an 82 overall left winger at the age of 21. I'm willing to overpay him a little bit and give him an extra year or two, just because he is so young. Does he like it? Hopefully. Okay, well, he's gained morale. And with that said, this already has more depth than Madden's franchise. So, Rask is for sure signed. Hunt is just 29 years old. He wants 2 years. I'll give it to you if you want a 2-way. God, he wants a 1-way contract too. I'll give you a 2-way contract for a year. I cannot offer an NHL spot. No way, no how. I can give you maximum money for 2 years on a 2-way contract. Donato. Offer maximum money for a 2-year 2-way deal. Process. Ugh. No chance am I offering Prosser a deal. I have not liked Prosser since he got to the Wild. Eriksson Ek is definitely going to be in the long-term plans for the Wild. If I could get him locked up on a 2.5, because he wants 1.9 for 2 years. If I can get him a 2.5 at 4, then I can always re-offer contracts, right? No, I could buy out players though. That's not good. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's great depth. But I thought I could at least offer extensions here too. If you're willing to be down in the AHL, I'd love to keep you around. He wants a meeting though, so there we go. Offer 2-way deals. Can't guarantee nobody a spot right now. We're rebuilding the Minnesota Wild. We need roster spots filled, obviously, and I have no problem offering the maximum contract for AHL. New regime coming in. I don't want them to feel cheated or undervalued. I'm pretty sure this game knows that it's a new regime. Like, they have the players set for like that mindset. Cal O'Reilly. Is he really 31? Wow.
So if you with me, let me know. Let's bring it home. They know we always on the go. We bring it home. We bring it home. So if you with me, let me know. Let's bring it home. You should have knew it from the go. All roads lead home.
So, Giroux. Looking for a 2-way deal. Offer max money. So all these players have to get signed. Offer Johansson a deal. Whether you're a first-round pick or a seventh-round pick, you all get paid equally now. Welcome to the Wild if you accept your contracts. After today, it doesn't matter where you got picked. Your job is solely to get to the NHL. So we got a few rejected offers. Kind of figured we would. Eriksson Ek rejected the offer. I did up your offer financially. Huh. Seems like a problem. When you have a problem, you gotta go problem solving. I don't know. Eriksson Ek needs to be on the team though.
You hold the line when every one of them is giving up and giving in. Tell me, in this house of mine,
I'll knock up the dollar value, but keep the years where you want it.
will have a step in, will it save us from a sin, will it? 'Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away.
There we go.
Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural. I've been in heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it in this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life cutthroat. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural. Will somebody let me see the light within the dark?
Thornton's a free agent.
What's happening? Looking through the glass,
Cronwall's a free agent.
we are the youth. Caught until it bleeds out a world without the peace. Face a bit of the truth. The truth. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away.
Benoit Pouliot is a free agent. Smith Pelly. Lovejoy.
And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural.
So this is one of the players that didn't want to come back. Again, I will give you a two-way deal. Take it or leave it. Could bring back Devin Sitaguchi to the Wild. Depth at the most. He's only 31. If he accepted a 2-year deal, I'd be willing to do it and get some veteran leadership down in AHL. Matt Cullen's ancient, no thank you. 41 years old. Pass. Clayton Stiller is available. Tyler Ennis. Give Hill a 1-year offer. Yeah. Ennis at least accepted. Hill off accepted. Setaguchi rejected. Whatever. So Ennis wants a meeting. I hope to join the list of successful free agent signings. You won't regret signing me, and I get an option of 4 responses. Only one of them will positively affect him. One of them will negatively affect him, and 2 of them it won't bother him, from my understanding. I guess I'll try to be motivating. He's inspired. Good. I'm glad. And then options will get me to the AHL. Nobody wants to meet down there. That's fine by me. In the mission to rebuild the Wild, obviously we'd have to make a move or 2 to have this make any sense at all. So Mikko Koivu's been the Wild captain for a very, very, very long time, and I just feel like those days should be coming to a screeching halt. With only 1 year left on his deal, now would make the perfect time to get rid of him. He's got a high cap number.
So wrong for staying up late, going out with my friends. Too much and saying I won't.
So that put the Moose over the cap. The Minnesota Moose, the second team, well, really the first team I created in here. It's Calgary. They moved in this game. So in real life, the Flames are having a hard time securing funding for a new NHL arena, at least the last that I heard. I could be just so far out of the loop that it doesn't even matter, but for at least this game's purposes, with the Saddle Dome becoming more decrepit and getting the lack of funding, then just figured that it'd be a good team to move, and Tsar Bomba Gaming offered a Minnesota versus Minnesota rivalry. I'm not sure how well that would go over getting a second team, but figured other states have it. You know, Florida's got a couple teams, California's got a couple teams. Why not Minnesota, the state of hockey, have 2 teams? It's not that far of a stretch. So Mikko Koivu on the move to the Devils. Trade accepted. So we got, was it Zajac, a pick, and another player. That was a defender. I'll take it though. I don't want to get rid of Parisi. I know the Real Wild are looking at it. Just, it's tough for me to think that we could get rid of Parisi. Zucker now wants a meeting because of the trade of Koivu, which makes sense. Koivu was the team captain. Stafford and Zajac we got. So I got a center and a right winger. Worth it. So right now our goaltender room looks a little bit scarce, to be generous. So they ended up taking Dubnyk after all. Let's see what's left out there for goalies. Oh, pretty good talent actually. Bobrovsky, 29 years old. Role is elite. Varlamov, Subban, and Aniemi. I like it. I like it a lot. Subban, definitely an up-and-coming goalie in the NHL. Bobrovsky wants 7 years at $7.45 million. Holy shnikes. But he is elite, so, I mean, you get an elite goaltender between the pipes. Subban just wants 2 years to see if he can prove himself to be a starter in the NHL, then ask for another payday. Makes sense. I don't think we got the cap room to do it even. It says we do. Getting a quality goalie between the pipes definitely has to take priority. Let's just offer him exactly what he wants.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep it.
Oh my God.
Patience is wearing thin, paper thin.
So Seattle wants to make a trade. We'd swap thirds. They'd give us a fifth and a player. And me and sure. Let's see what goalies are still left available. I have to assume some pretty decent ones. Wow. Bobrovsky didn't even take a deal. His asking price went down. What if I offered you 7.45? The original price I offered you. You come play for me. He wants 1 year. I'll offer 2. Even for 2 years, if you can lock down the netminder position, I mean, that's fine by me. It's taking a few days. Maybe a week. There we go. So the Minnesota Wild going from Dubnyk to Bobrovsky. Ugh. Yeah, well, you didn't accept my 7-year offer. Maybe you just wanted to see what was left on the market. Not a lot of teams looking. I don't know. Maybe not wanting to pay you what you wanted. I'm okay offering you a first rounder for Spurgeon. I mean, we did just receive that defender in the trade. They'd give us a 1 and a 2. Yeah, sure. It is called Rebuilding the Wild. And a 1 and a 2, pretty good. Spurgeon's a good defender, don't get me wrong. Alright, so our available funds. Let's see what we got here. Owner goals. $33 sellouts at home. Well, it is the Wild, so I think that's pretty doable. Beat the Blackhawks in our first meeting. Upgrade the team store and club seats. Set captains. Lines I'll do later. I don't really care. So we're going to give Parise the captaincy. I like it. So we gotta go update the hockey lodge. I think prices are just all too high for the upper bowl and the XL. Let's make it family friendly in the upper bowl. 37 bucks per ticket. But to make up for costs, maybe raise the tickets in the expensive sections just a little bit. Parking. I think we charge way too much for parking. Let's make it family friendly. If we're going to have 33 sellouts, we got to make it enticing for fans. Yeah, we got to sell tickets. We got to get concessions. We got to make money, obviously. But I don't think we need to rip people off hand over fist. I see a kid's jersey in there. Yeah, let's lower that. Make sure those kiddos are able to wear some game day material. Maybe sell a bunch of them too. I don't believe in charging a lot for kids stuff. No point. Kids want to be able to wear it. Parents want to be able to buy it for kids. Besides, if we save a little bit of money for the kiddos there, parents are more inclined to buy their jerseys for the $200 some odd. Probably keep concession prices where they are, at least right away. Maybe you lower the juice price for kiddos. And make sure we go in and save. It's one thing I've learned about NHL. You gotta always save your progress. There's no auto saving. Sore spot here. I'm just gonna lower the game settings. No. I might just play one period, honestly. I don't see myself getting through a whole game here. At least see what the team looks like immediately. kind of get a feel.
So if you with me, let me know. Let's bring it home.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike
Here
Henry.
in
Pleased to be
Dallas,
joined by Eddie
Minnesota,
Olczyk up here
in the
booth,
Stars.
and Ray Ferraro down near the ice. There should be some pretty good
American
firepower
Airlines
on
Center
display
in
tonight.
downtown
Summer
Dallas.
has passed, hockey is here, the sticks are unwrapped, all the gear is new and fresh, and it's the preseason. Before the face-off, let's hear from Eddie.
It's the first game of the preseason.
Zucker.
These two teams are going to be
Trying to get it to Fiala, but it gets intercepted.
There are a bunch of unfamiliar faces in the lineups. Let's drop the puck.
Dallas in front of the net. Covered up.
Gathered up again
Behind the
by
net.
Eric Stahl.
Fiala. Now up to Petrin.
Minnesota's continuing on up the wing.
He makes a man miss. Oh, and the intercepted, trying to go across the face of the defender
Carried right up the middle.
at neutral ice. Now they get it in. And they dump it deep. Oh, it squeaks past the winger. Oh, going the other way. Stahl. The pass. Saved. Fiala gets robbed. And Petrin to Zucker. Back to Petrin. He shoots, saved.
Save there. They're getting all organized now.
Oh, and here goes Dallas. Breakaway. And he loses the puck. It's preseason for all of us. And there goes newly acquired Stafford to Stahl.
Using the point.
To Belipo. Saved.
Use that big goalie stick well. Corralled it again. Shoots. What a terrific save. Now it's directed to Glendening.
Glendening now in the zone. Hits on the brakes.
This one being
Pinned against the
contested on
wall.
boards.
To Rask. To Belipo.
And
To number
it's a good
2.
pickup.
Gets it taken away.
Dallas wheels it up the wing.
And hit well as it stumps deep.
What a hit.
Oh, you gotta love that early hit, Doc. You get to the rink, you want to set a tone for your team if you can, and an early hit is one way to do it.
Puck
loose
taken
now,
away.
picked up. Nice work by Stafford. Minnesota's in their own end and in possession.
And here goes Stafford up the ice.
Skates it into the zone. Looks over his options from the corner. Back and forth they go between
The defender
points.
shoots, saved in front.
Oh, lightning quick
Saved
and a
again.
terrific save. Trying to go to
Stafford
cover.
rubs him while he's going to the bench. And now
A wonderful
unable to poke
shot
check it
answered
away.
quickly.
A save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender
Up to Kunin.
robs him. What a stop.
Kunin over to Eriksson Ek.
Wants the shoulder of the corner here.
Back to Beato.
Has
Ah.
it in his own end. Side to side they go, trying to generate
And
something.
save.
That
Or
puck
sorry,
hit him
blocked.
on the way to the net. That puck's
But now,
loose, mishandled. Goes to
loses the puck.
backhand.
There he goes.
Chipped
Shoot,
away.
saved. That one's
Steals
saved.
that puck away with a stick lift.
Dumped deep by Dallas.
Went to the backhand. Can't get it on net. The Stars continue on through the neutral zone. Takes that pass from the other point. Great shooting lane.
And missed the net.
Missed the net with that one.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
And Sokolov.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Oh, man.
He's got it.
Wild lose the puck.
That move not too slick there.
And if anybody's wondering what difficulty I'm on All-Star, and I haven't played in months beyond months other than the NHL 3s I played earlier today.
Like this that is played with great pace is the coaches can't stick their thumbs into it and slow the game down. There's no time for meetings on the bench.
Outstanding pass. He's got it right off that right wing. Using the point. He's got it. A wonderful scoring chance denied.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Hammers one. Great save. Pressure now. Takes it in from the neutral zone. On to Eric Stahl.
And Beato goes in.
Save.
Oh, poke checked away.
Propelled to Faxa. able
Oh,
to
man.
attack now. Good place to
Shoot,
shoot from, and he
save.
does. Parked in the slot.
In front, saved again.
Both of them got all of that.
Defensive players need to clear the trash.
Driving in from no man's land.
Gets on the
Great
brakes. Poke
there.
checked away. In front. Oh,
Picks
unable
it
to
up
get the
in
shot
his own
away.
end. Dallas charges up from the wing. Turned a shot on net.
And deflected. And up the boards to Rask. Rask go into the zone. Centering pass. He misses his man.
Picked up here.
On the boards. Stafford to the defender. He shoots. He misses the net.
Missed on the shot. Laid on to Hansel. Can start the attack going in the zone. Flings it. Good shot, but a better save. Use that stick like a magic wand. Bumped off. Skilled play by Brodin.
And here we
Snapping a
go.
pass to Erickson.
Up the boards. Center. Oh, no. Unable to center it.
Now. Through the neutral zone, hanging on to it.
Trying to cross the goalie's face as much as possible.
He can start some danger.
Get him moving
here.
left to right.
Important interception there. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Minnesota's
Erickson
looking
Eck.
to head man up the wing.
Dumps it deep.
To Pitlick.
Doesn't really work out there.
Gains the zone. Lets a shot fly. No!
If that puck hits the net, I think it goes through it.
Puck picked up here. Feeds the point. Right along the line. Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Strong wrister. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Pitching this one to Janmark. Steps across that line. In all alone. Oh, what a save on a marquee name there. Right in front. Score! Not much time left.
And so Dallas scores. And that'll pretty much end this stream. Just figured I'd go till I got a goal or the end of the period. I appreciate everyone for watching. This was a preseason game. I did save it. I don't know how much of the preseason I actually will play. Probably a couple games just to get a feel of it.
That's a big goal there for them to
But
score.
thanks everybody for watching.
Locker room feeling pretty
Good night.
about that.